at the Toronto Raptors, and I look at Kawhi, and I looked at Coach Nurse, and everybody working together, okay, for one goal, to win. And that's how we should work in our countries. One goal to win. And you guys have to do that. You guys have to make the country better. Everybody understand?
The Pied Piper has called them all. This is Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and they are the eager, nervous new faces of the Giants of Africa basketball camp. What does drive look like here? It looks like 6'7", 15-year-old Freddy Dede. The smile of a kid hanging on the slimmest of chances. He's good enough to be noticed. He needs that. Freddy's an orphan. He's not in school. Joseph Peters, there in the Miami shirt, isn't in school either. It's too expensive. So to get new gear is huge.
What's on your sock?
This one is my picture.
His prized possession until now, a pair of well-loved socks with his own face on them.
All right, you're going to get to know all of us through camp. We're going to give you our first name, what country you're from, and we give 2 claps. Coach Jama from Swaziland. Good, here we go.
On a continent dominated by soccer, this is an oddity, and that's the point. All those coaches, some of the NBA and WNBA's finest.
2 claps, 2 claps, 2 claps.
They're here to push a whole generation to try something different and to get good at it.
Here we go. Now, we're going to start playing some basketball right away. When you play basketball, you got to dribble that rock and get really good. Pop, 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 pop.
To let basketball be their passport to the future.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Good basketball. Let me get 1 slap. 2 slap. 1 slap. 2 slap. No slap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I am tired. I'm exhausted. They just kept me in immigration, that's all.
No kidding, Masai Ujiri is exhausted.
Hi.
This camp is the creation of the Raptors president. He's been running it for years and this summer crossed the continent with it. Rwanda, Somalia, Cameroon, South Sudan. Everywhere evangelizing the lessons of sports, of his sport.
If they ask me, what's your name? I say, my name is Masai Ujiri and I'm from Nigeria. Yeah? What's your name?
From Tanzania.
Yes. What's your name? The way you're sitting already, you're not telling me your name properly. Tell me your name. They can't hear you. Tell me your name. Okay, good. You need to be confident with yourselves.
There is a fierceness here and a loyalty.
What's your favorite team? Right here. Yes, you. What's your favorite team? Golden State? Come. Hey, the moral of the story is, if you come to the Giants of Africa camp, your favorite team is the Toronto Raptors.
There is heft at this camp. Masai has brought along Patrick Engelbrecht. He's a global scout for the Raptors.
You gotta take these skills home, practice them, share them with your teammates.
My man, come on up.
And Jama Malalela, the head coach of the Raptors G League affiliate team.
We'll give you a nice clap, and once you hear the rhythm going, you show it to us. Ready?
Both born on the continent, as was almost every other coach here.
Many of us reached our dreams this past season, and I think what's really important is that the kids see that represented. When we introduce ourselves, we say, hi, I'm Coach Jama from Swaziland. I'm Coach Godwin from Nigeria. That means something because it's a coach who's in front of them that they view as a Westerner, but really we're from here as well.
Representation is fundamental to the camp, so there's always a thought to introduce the kids to the stars in their midst.
You gotta make the most of this. You gotta pay attention to everything that's being said to you.
And so, 7'3" Tanzanian Hashim Tabit, the only person from East Africa to ever play in the NBA. The life he has is Joseph's biggest dream, so he gets as close as he can, which is not really that close. And there's the hope and the heartbreak of this camp. Both Freddie and Joseph know they will get 3 intensive days of exposure to the sport's very best.
Yourself, you gotta know that, hey, if I work out here, I can become the next big African player coming out of this country.
And then as fast as they came, the Giants will be gone. So how do you measure success of a program like this, aside from the looks on some of these faces? Well, the fact is, none of the campers from the Giants of Africa have yet made it to the NBA or the WNBA, but at least 150 of them have gone on to get basketball scholarships at colleges and universities around the world, most of them to the United States. Those scholarships mean good educations, which mean good jobs, which means doors opened by basketball for a lot of kids that otherwise would have stayed totally closed. Freddie, number 61 there, still needs to work on his skills. Joseph, though, is a standout. He's fast and confident, but that might not be enough. What did they say to you today that really sticks in your head?
You play smart and you need to go into school. Yeah, me, I need to go into school. My parents is not have money going to school.
Not going to school isn't just Joseph's problem, it's Tanzania's. The costs can be out of reach for a lot of kids, and that's when dreams can die. So Joseph, tell me about school. When did you stop going to school?
2014, I'm still.
That was years ago, and now he has way too much time to think about what he's lost. Once he had a high school basketball scholarship to Uganda, but after an injury, he was dumped. Now he plays anywhere he can.
Then I'm pray, I'm come back.
His body has healed, but that spirit has not. Why does that make you sad?
Basketball for Tanzania is not easy. You play, don't give you anything. You play. I'm playing a long time.
Nothing ever seems to come of it. This is a kid who feels trapped. There's both need and potential everywhere.
What's your favorite NBA team? Hey, Toronto everywhere. Yeah.
Momentarily leaving the camp behind, Masai heads an hour out of Dar es Salaam to a rural school and its dusty clay court full of kids who seem so familiar.
I went to a secondary school just like this in northern Nigeria. It doesn't matter where you grow up. It doesn't matter where you go to school. You can become something. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if my dumbass can do it, you guys can do it even better. You know?
Masai never made it to the NBA as a player. He found another way and needs them to see options too. And don't think he's resting on his laurels.
Everybody tells me I'm the first president in all of sports from Africa. If I'm the only one, it's a failure. Yeah, but if I bring others along, and one day I can say there are many more, that means it was a success. Yeah. I guarantee you that one of those kids there is going to become something big.
From that school?
Yes, from that school. Guarantee you. That's what you want. That's what I want Giants of Africa to be all about.
And there are noticeable changes. On the last day, we catch a glimpse of Freddie finding his voice. He's 15 and shy, but behaving like the leader. And don't think that isn't seen by the coaches. Come time to announce a coveted spot in the All-Star team, guess who gets called?
that my dream comes true.
Not just his dreams, Joseph gets the call too. Number 11, that's him flying down the court. And then before his new raucous pals, he plays to win. And they all notice. In the last moments of the camp, an MVP is chosen. And look who it is. Joseph is one of the smallest players here, but he shines.
Yeah, champion.
As thrilled as his pals and coaches are, his face says something different. He's serious and a bit crushed. The camp is minutes from ending. The coaches are about to go home, but he'll stay put. We asked what he would do next. Just work harder, he said. He needs a break, but don't count him out. Don't count any of them out. That faith is Masai's fuel.
How good is this day at the office?
It's the best day. It's the best day ever.
Well, maybe not the best day ever.
Yeah, the best day ever was in Golden State, but yeah, this is the second best day.
He's not building schools or drilling wells for water. The Giants of Africa is a seed. That it grows is now up to them.